I never knew it was open-handed.
Yes,
I was going to play it, and that's what makes sense.
Yeah.
I was going to play like this.
Right.
Like that. Go.
Right. A lot of people think it's that, but check this out. So watch this. So if you're doing it for like this though, okay, and you know that it's all on the hi-hat, right? Now slow it down. I hate doing that, but let's start out because I hate dragging shit. So you're playing Hey Pocky Way. Move your hands to the snare drum. No, over here. Hey Pocky Way.
Oh yeah.
Right now, here's Fire on the Bayou. Boom, 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 pat, boom, 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 stop, boom, 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 stop, boom. So if you can get this to feel right, which you already do, but when I'm showing students,
Yeah.
and then you can take it and then morph it to where it's swinging too much. Don't do that. You gotta get back to where it's in the middle. And then don't make it too straight.
Yeah.
It's gotta be in the middle, as you're a master of that. Now, with that beat, you got 5 beats. This is a beat to Groovy Lady, right? Gong go go ding gong dong gong go go ding dong, right? Now, move over to the, that's Hey Pocky Way. Now here's, that's Fire on the Bayou. Okay, now, slightly different bass drum pattern. This is Jungle Man. I'm your jungle man. That's what I am. Now, sissy track. Now, if you play it all with the right hand on the hi-hat, you'll miss the fact that they're all the same. It's all related.
All related,
it's all related.
Ah! Oh, the English boy learns Southern grooves.
Yes. Yes. Cool.
Not a lot of hot sauce in Shropshire where I grew up. There's sheep, you know, some sheep, green hills.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Little windmills
Yeah.
that you make great sounds in. All right, we ready to roll?
Yeah, you guys just go, maybe just the introduction.
All right. My name is Stanton Moore.
I've heard of you.
Have you now?
Yes, you're the groovy guy.
What
from
is
New Orleans?
I am from
My
New Orleans.
name's Ash Soan.
Ashton, I've heard of you.
Really?
You're the really groovy guy from over there in Britain.
Well, thank you very much. One groovy guy to another groovy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been getting a little bit of time to hang out at the NAMM show, starting at PASIC.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people knew that we would instantly hit it off.
Yes.
I felt like we would. I hoped that we would, and we have.
Do.
And I think a lot of that is because we have similar tastes in music.
Yeah.
We have similar tastes in groove, an affinity for groove, but we also have similar tastes in drums.
Exactly. And other things, true. But as we're talking about drums, yeah, Gretsch
Drums.
The best drum kit
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Longest running American drum company.
Yeah.
And to me, just a true classic.
Heritage.
Heritage.
Yeah.
Legacy. And we've been talking about it as we were walking over here. You know, the Gretsch sound, the Gretsch vibe, the classicness of it. And what to me is amazing is they came up with the right combination, right, in the late 50s with the 6-ply shell and the die-cast tubes, and there's just I mean, every drum company has a line of drums that's trying to copy that.
Yeah.
And of course now we also have some 3-ply options.
Lovely. That's what I play. My favorite.
The Broadcasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Broadcasters. I just got a 20-inch bass drum for my Broadcasters. I've got a 18, so 12, 14, 16, 18, and now I got a 20. And you and I were talking about a dinner the other night. I'm so glad I got to see Tom Petty before he was gone with Steve Ferroni. And Ferroni was playing 13, 16, 18, 24 Broadcasters.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In green Duco. Not his signature kit.
Oh, that
in green
one, yeah.
Duco. And I got to walk around and hear from all the different angles.
What did it sound like?
It was the most amazing drum sound I've ever heard out of a large PA.
And he does know how to connect with that instrument.
Yes.
You know,
impact. He hits with impact. He doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not that he hits hard.
No.
He does hit hard, but it's not that he's hitting overly hard. He hits with impact,
Yeah.
and he knows how to get a consistent, confident, firm sound out of the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's a thing to behold when you
it
sat
really
near him.
is. It really is. Yeah. And actually, I got to meet. First time I met him was at the Gretsch factory when he was showing up to see his finished version of his signature kit, Cadillac Green Steve Ferroni signature kit. And I was there. I just happened to be passing through on a tour, and I went to lunch with Fred Gretsch and Steve Ferroni, and got to listen to him play in the factory. And of course, you know, since we're talking about the factory, I mean, with the heart and soul of the Gretsch factory and Gretsch Drums is Paul Cooper.
Yes.
We can't be talking about Gretsch Drums and the Gretsch factory without talking about
That
Paul
man.
Cooper.
I know.
And of course Josh and everybody there.
Sure.
But Paul Cooper lives, breathes, and eats Gretsch Drums. And you had a great observation talking about his hat.
Yeah, we
Let's
laughed,
talk about
didn't
his
we?
hat.
Yeah, we was. Someone was saying, you know, so which is the guy that actually makes the drums down there? All right, I'll give you a clue. He's the one with the sawdust on his cap.
Yes. I mean,
he's got his Gretsch cap, and there's a fine sawdust in it.
Yeah,
it's still in it.
He's
like,
literally straight out the factory. He
literally,
lives in that factory, and he loves it.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves it. He tells me, man, look, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I get to wake up every morning.
He wears his job.
He
literally.
does. He literally does. And that's so special, man.
Yeah.
You know, that when you're playing these drums that sound so great and feel so great, and you get to hang out with the guy who's literally hand making these drums, him and his team.
For us.
From his hands to ours.
Yeah.
You know, it's really remarkable. There's nothing quite like that.
Yeah.
You know? And that's
well, certainly. I mean, it's probably pretty rare now, isn't it, with drum companies to have that sort of personal kind of connection.
Yeah.
You know, which is, you know, it's hard. People want to sell drums, and it's a corporate business, and but to pinpoint actual individuals that are responsible for what we're doing is kind of cool. Isn't it?
Yeah, and what I'm drawn to, which I think is probably what you're drawn to, is the passion.
Yeah.
The passion that still continues, the passion that Paul has for making the drums now, the passion that the family has for the brand, and the passion that the whole team has of, you know, being the stewards of this amazing legacy brand. I mean, I feel very fortunate that they let me play their drums.
Me too.
You know, I'm like, oh my God, I get to play the best drums in the world, and I feel very fortunate for that.
Yeah, agreed.